The story that's permeated the classrooms and textbooks today forces us to believe we're the result of some insignificant bonding of chemicals and elements in some random dance around the sun, moving down to these savage 200,000 years of competition and survival of the fittest, only to arrive at this point that we're powerless victims in a dog-eat-dog world of competition, conflict and separation. I wish to make something very, very clear. I don't completely discount Charles Darwin's evolution theory. There are many workable ideas, especially when it comes to birds, tigers, insects, and even primates. But remember, it's the theory of evolution. It's a theory, not an absolution. Darwin himself had concerns with his own theory. Just refer to chapter 6 of The Origin of Species and see what Darwin himself has to say about his own theory. Many in academia conveniently brush over that fact. According to Michael Cremo, our existence goes back even further than 200,000 years. He suggests our origins delve back hundreds of millions of years ago. In his book, The Hidden History of the Human Race, he delineates the archaeological findings of bones and fossils that are completely out of place in Earth's historical timeline. With multiple forms of dating methods used by modern-day scientists, human bones and artifacts that were supposed to be placed inside the timeline of 200,000 years are showing up inside prehistoric rock strata over 100 million years ago. How on earth is that even possible? Well, if you thought that was a wayward anomaly, think again. These out-of-place artifacts are showing up everywhere in the geological timeline. If you've got a spare hour to kill, just type in out-of-place artifacts into your search engine to see how incongruent this really is. With these new discoveries comes a radical and daring new story. Don't you think it's time for a new story? Of course I'd say that. I'm a sci-fi fantasy author. But I believe that question is already being answered by the existing evidence solving the mysteries and origins of the past. To accept this new story, we must first think differently about who we are. This is the whole reason why I've created this series, an open invitation to allow the new discoveries to lead to a new story instead of forcing them inside the predetermined structures of the establishment sciences. As we stand amidst the greatest technological advancements of our modern world, science still fails to answer the two most fundamental questions of our existence. Who are we, and where did we come from? To help you unpack the greatest fiction story known to humankind, please refer to the links I've attached in the description section of this video, and begin your journey into the new story that is unfolding before our eyes. The information I've just presented you is a mere glimpse of the enormity of the questions: who are we and where did we come from? And I'd like to revisit this topic in a future episode. Until then, I advise all of you watching right now to use your own discernment and discover your own reality on this subject, because that is what true science should be: discovery, humility, and revealing the truth, even if it means opening up to different possibilities. Right now is our moment to rise up and reclaim the origins of our humanity. Like a conductor directs his orchestra, our lives are being directed by the stories we're being told. Used with integrity, stories can aid us in understanding who we are and where we're headed. Stories that are weaponized can lead to a dark and devastating future. The most dangerous story we've been told sounds something a little like this. We're evolved animals without a soul. We need to compete against each other to survive. We're a burden upon this planet. A plague, a virus destined to fail. We're not animals, even though we share their genetics. The last time I checked, my little pug, Captain Wee Wee, can't write a symphony. No more than a proboscis monkey can do your quarterly taxes. So once again, we're not animals, even though science has convinced us we are. We're not a burden upon planet Earth, even though we've been held back from progress. And we're not a viral plague, even though we've been told we are. You are powerful, you are infinite, you are more than an amalgamation of chemicals and elements. Never forget that. Thank you for watching this first episode in the series. I hope this information ignites a fire within you to further explore. Don't forget to utilize the links in the description, just so you have something more to research in this compelling subject. I've got no doubt you'll love the next episode in the Forbidden Origin series. Subscribe to my channel, smash the notifications bell, and let me know what other topics you'd like to know about in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode in this series as we continue to unpack the greatest fiction story ever told. And together, let us ignite the truth.